I try to keep personal updates out of regular posts because someone who's watching a video on how to make dinner isn't exactly interested in why my cabinets in the kitchen look a little bit different. But clearly a lot has changed around here in just a few recent months. I'm shooting this post to catch anyone who cares up and explain what's happening on this side of the camera these days. First, and most obviously, I'm in a new kitchen. Bree bought this house and we moved from that all white spot to this seemingly all brown one. With a new kitchen comes a new set of problems to address, so don't be surprised if you see things like lighting and camera angles and cabinet colors suddenly changing. Okay, just as an example, look at how shiny this microwave is. I can't stand here. Plus, this kitchen island, it doesn't even have a countertop on it. What? You may have also noticed that my profile avatar no longer features a certain professional basketball superstar. I hope this reduces my likelihood of receiving a cease and desist from the NBA and increases my ability to become a verified user on sites that look down on digital impersonation. Special thanks to Jaya Nicely for the portrait. I think she drew this in a way that made the transition relatively unnoticeable. The last big item I've got to cover is that I'm taking a tiny bit of time away from posting on YouTube. Bree and I have planned to get married in October for over a year, and as you can imagine, our plans keep getting turned upside down. We found a way to have a few people meet us in an outdoor location for something small, and you know it's a lock because I even dyed my hair back. I hope to be back by November with something new to share. However, I will remind you that I started a Patreon this year with the express purpose of offering people more than what they receive on YouTube. There's more content, more videos, more interactive opportunities, and even some physical goods that get mailed out. So instead of having a second, smaller YouTube channel in which I live stream or vlog about town, I post all of that sort of secondary content there. So keep that in mind during the upcoming drought. I will always see general Q&A videos to be at best an inefficient means of instruction and at worst a shitty ploy to turn a dozen genuine questions into an hour-long video, but I do want to address the most frequently asked question, which is, why don't I post more? Which brings us to another personal detail. I do have a really valuable career outside of YouTube. I know that I could make big magunga money by quitting the 9-to-5 and posting sponsored videos once a week, but that is so antithetical to the NetShack ethos that I'm willing to take the time now, one time, and explain why. The only reason that I can post 4-minute long lessons with no calls to subscribe or smash or like or bell is because I don't need to focus on a growth phase, a capitulation phase, KPIs, CPMs, pues uno, there I go being a career boy again. My point is, and you already know this to be true in your heart of hearts, creative work is always higher quality when you don't need the money. Also, and I realize how foreign this concept is to most people participating in this strange economy that prioritizes advertising, attention, and gig work, I really like my job. I get to do work that matters for people who care and a close-knit team of really smart individuals. They give me health insurance, a really nice building to work in, and we produce work that doesn't profit off the backs of the compulsive, the financially illiterate, or the uninformed. I've got a rare, real good thing going, and to give up all of that to essentially work for Google in their quest to keep inflating that online ad bubble, not personally my kind of career path. For now, let us rejoice in the fact that I'm producing videos at a slow enough rate that they're still informative, still short, and still made whenever I have a good idea instead of forcing them out on a regular self-imposed deadline. Okay, brief recap. As per my email, new real estate needs work. New flagship branding from the marketing department. KPIs are up. I'm taking PTO until EOM and the C-suite says content is king, but we're leveraging Q4 into some win-win synergy until our low-hanging fruit gets its ducks in a row. Thanks in advance. Let's do lunch. Best, IS.